That work? Well, welcome. The first episode of the podcast. The evolution of Zoo, the one and only documentation of my life and the journey of it. Hope I'm speaking loud enough because I don't have a mic set up. So let's see how this works. What do I have planned? In all honesty, now we're just gonna be chatting. So real talk, the goal is no cuts, no edits, raw. JK, I'm cutting mad things. This is tough. So, what are we gonna talk about? First things first, Happy New Year. We made it. It's 2024. This podcast episode is approximately 2 weeks away. But hey, we're recording. What can I say? So the podcast is really gonna be a documentation of my journey, following along with, different books I'm reading, languages, Samimasen, Japanese, Desculpe, Espanol, English, native speaker, but just trying to follow the journey, from making X dollars to tripling it over the next year and really see the progress of it all, following the 12-week system and just continuously developing myself. Like, one thing that I recently picked up a few weeks ago was Muay Thai. So, you know what I'm saying? We out here getting shit like Kung Fu. But that's one thing. So that's content coming out for that. I want to write more blog posts. So just journaling different activities I'm doing, like blockchain development, blockchain auditing, fitness, trying to get this 6-pack before the Japan trip. Oh, we're traveling to another country this year, which is in itself crazy. Hence why I'm learning Japanese. Reading more books, because, the more you read, the more you earn. We really trying to become more intelligent, or at least understand oneself. And yeah, man, 2 minutes in, crazy. No cuts, podcast episode. I'm trying to get to the 10-minute mark. So how we really gonna fluff this up? What's the goals looking like for the year? What systems? How are we gonna follow it? So I'm using the 12-week system, rereading the book, every week, daily scorecard. Some of my goals that I do want to achieve is become a blockchain developer. We're trying to write. The goal is, right now, let's start small. 25 lines of code. That's it. Daily, 100 minutes a day. So far this week, haven't, but honesty, accountability on me. And then it goes to the fitness goal. I've been to the gym 3 times this week. Real tough workouts. I gotta chop up that content and post it because consistency is the key to success. That's how the Grand Canyon was created. Little droplets, or a river running. So working on fitness, we gotta really keep our calorie intake, because I got a sweet tooth, even though I drink black coffee. I don't like sugar in anything, but when it comes to ice cream, best poison ever. You can check the description. Blog post for fitness is why I like to taste the poison. Hence, I'm lactose intolerant. What other business ventures? E-commerce. We just trying to make, what is it? I just want to make $1 online, just one. What I'm saying? 1 turns into 10, 10 turns into 100, 100 turns into 10,000 a day. That's really the goal. So working on e-commerce business, utilizing ChatGPT more, because we're in the future. And, as such, work more efficiently, right? So that's some of my business ventures, really working on finances, crypto bag, stock portfolio, understanding 401k. I need to up my 401k matching. Real estate. I have to buy a house this year. I gotta get a 3-family that can, essentially fund itself by renting out the other 2 units, and then I just want to cash flow like 1,000. So that's really the goal. Another goal for this year: buy 1, then buy 2, then buy 4, and keep it moving like that. We're trying to wealth creation. This is just the early documentation. Man, 5 minutes. This is tough. But yeah, that's some of the things we're running down. Currently, this view is going to be one of never again, or at least for a while, because currently I'm in my summer home in Atlanta, aka my mother's house. So yeah, that's some things I got planned on paper. It was really try to develop myself and then create these videos. Who knows? I guess I can get some cool footage. Hence that this year we're having a return to office, and I work in the Empire State Building. So that's pretty cool in itself, that we have a cool view in the city. Life is wild to think about it. I turned 28 this year. It will be my 4th, 9-year cycle of life, this human existence, being a spiritual being, living this human existence. So pretty cool. 28, big 2-8, 2 plus 8 equals 10, and that's 1. So, numerology, new beginnings. Looking forward to it. We're trying to capitalize on the wins from last year and then learn from the mistakes of others as well as myself from last year and continue to build. So it's more of execution, revise. Execution, revise, execution, revise. Same thing, different day. Man, what else happened? Earlier this week, I got to meet, the new niece, aka Denise. My sister had a new baby. I got to hang out with my brother's children, Ava, Beaver. That was pretty cool. Talking to 4-year-old Hank. They said I'm late, but hey, a Grand Wizard is never late. They're always on time. But do I need a script? I might need a script next time. But yeah, so that's really it. We are here pumping out content, blog posts. We're gonna start writing them daily, journal more, understand, these domesticated programmings that I've been put under on why is the reason why I haven't made $10,000 a day yet, or since, money is essentially a social construct, why can't I accumulate more of it? Things of that aspect. And yeah, really changing the way we view the world. So that's really first podcast episode. It's the pilot. Hope you take off the ground. And yeah, this is raw, unfiltered, uncut. We posting it just like this. Next podcast episode is gonna be edited because there's pauses and breaks. I don't even know if you can hear me for real. So we'll see. I guess I'm trying to hit that 10-minute mark for the ad revenue on YouTube. So what else? What's today's plan? Right now we're reviewing this week. We're at Q1, week 3, going into week 4, approximately day 20. Right? Why I say day 20 is because we break 6 hours into days. So there's approximately, if you exclude sleep, 21 days in a week, or 21 6-hour blocks in a week. I think I got that information from like a Ed Milet podcast. Am I the greatest at this endeavor? Nah, but it looks cool on Canada, and we're working on it every day, getting better. So right now on the calendar is podcast recording, and then next is writing 75 lines of code, and then we got a end of week wrap up part 2, and I gotta go edit some gym content because I haven't posted anything in a minute. And yet I find it odd that even though I don't post, every time I go to the gym I record. So I got content, I just don't edit it. So that's a disconnect that I wanna see what's wrong. Is it maybe because I'm just not allocating time to spend to edit the videos, which will make the most sense, but who really wants to sit there and really edit videos? Boring and tedious process. So that's how we're looking. We're at 11 minutes. We got some good content. 10-minute podcast, episode 1. This is the pilot. Yo, welcome. Thank you. Happy New Year. Welcome to the Evolution of Zoo podcast. One and only, the documentation of my life, week by week basis. Let's make it happen. 100 episodes. Adios.